Why school uniforms? Well, a lot of students are too focused on what they wear, that requiring them to wear uniforms will help them to stay focused in school, which is what's important. It saves money, and it will help to prevent bullying, which is a big issue in our schools today. A lot of kids are bullied because of what they wear. Wearing school uniforms will help to save a lot of time, a lot of money, and it will help everyone to be in unison at school. A lot of people argue that students should not wear uniforms because they will lose their individuality and self-expression. This is not true because with uniforms, students are still able to express themselves in different ways. In addition to that, wearing school uniforms helps students to focus on each other's characters instead of what they are wearing. Therefore, it should be mandatory for students in high school and middle school to wear uniforms to create unison, save resources, and resolve some of the different problems that our schools face today. Why middle school and high school only? Well, this is because students in high school and middle school are at an age of development and growth. Sometimes they need a little push in the right direction for their own good so that they can develop their confidence, their personalities, and focus on school, which is what's important. Students should wear uniforms to create unison. Wearing a school uniform creates a level playing field for all students and a sense of equality, because sometimes students from different socioeconomic backgrounds can be an issue, especially students from poorer backgrounds. Their parents are not able to buy the latest style of clothing. In other words, uniforms help break class barriers because it creates a sense of equality among kids to be able to mingle with each other without bothering about their economic and social status. Uniforms help students to feel that they fit in. This may help to build their confidence when they have a sense of belonging, because not having that sense of belonging can affect their confidence greatly, which can pose some significant barriers to their academic growth. School uniforms reduces distractions. Students can focus on their school instead of what they are wearing or what others are wearing. Uniforms help students to focus on each other's characters too, which is very important because they're at an age where they should be prioritizing the development of their personalities and having the confidence to be who they are. So what they wear shouldn't define them. Students should wear uniforms to save resources, like time. With school uniforms, there's no pressure on what to wear to school every single day. Not trying to decide what to wear to school in the morning saves a lot of time for both the students and their parents, where they can use that time for other things that are important. It saves money too, because buying school uniforms for kids is more economical than buying new fashion trends every week or monthly. Kids are very obsessed with how they look for school because they're at an age where they develop expectations on how to fit in with others. Having school uniforms that can be reused each week can save parents a lot of money because they only need to buy 5 pairs of uniforms. Students should wear uniforms because it resolves some of the different issues in our schools, like bullying. Bullying is a big issue in our schools today. Kids are picked on because of what they look like, because of their differences, etc. School uniforms may help with this issue because of the conformity of the students. Since everyone is wearing the same colors and clothes, people will not be picked on for what they wear to school. It also ensures there are no discrimination on what kids wear. School uniforms ensure a safer environment too, because when students wear uniforms, it becomes easier for the security, the teachers, the administrators to find out who the outsider is who should not be on school premises. It discourages gang affiliations among kids, which is usually evident by the color of their clothes. School uniforms are important in the early years of a child's education, where they are being introduced to the world and are developing personalities, because kids sometimes can be cruel to each other. They are sometimes too focused on things that should not be important. However, they do not know any better. This is why school uniform should be mandatory for high school and middle school students, because it creates unison among themselves, save resources for them and their parents, and resolve some of the different problems in our schools today. Furthermore, these kids will grow up to be leaders, business people, healthcare workers, so we want them to develop their personalities, confidence, and learn as much as they can so they can grow up to change the world.